Okay, guys, thanks for holding out there. We're gonna get back into some more Frostpunk. We are gonna do the first scenario again. Okay. We are gonna do a new home. Just to prove it to you guys. Hard difficulty. That hard difficulty. So, people's needs will be more likely to get sick and they will become hungry faster. Economy. Resources will be gathered slower. Technology will be researched slower. And Frostland will have fewer resources. The temperature will drop faster and cold days will last longer. And then finally, society's attitude. People will be more sensitive to bad events, and good events will have less of an effect. People will be more pessimistic. So this is gonna be very interesting. Let's give it a try, shall we? There's a cutscene coming up, so I'm gonna duck out for that and stay quiet.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
And I get goosebumps every time I watch that. That's the second time I've watched that. And it's so good. Okay, so a new home. We fled London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On our way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world has, as we know it, has crumbled. We have to survive. Our generator, that's our stockpile there. Okay, so we're going to quickly put it on pause because we want to figure everything out here. We have some wood crates, steel wreckage, and coal. That's a coal deposit. More coal. Coal piles. We got lots of coal piles around here. Holy crap. Coal piles. Steel. Wood. Steel. So, I think the first thing we should do is get a couple of... We're gonna... get this stuff handled first. We're gonna get one there. And I think we're gonna put another one on wood collection as well. That way we get lots of wood brought in every hour, and we can start building our houses. Now, book of laws. Let's see what the first one we should do. I'm thinking, no, not that. That we start with the emergency shift. Sign that in first. Okay, so we need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to the other buildings. Without it, we will freeze. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. So we need to stockpile 200 coal and activate the generator. Look at them pushing through the snow. Get out to where they need to go. I never noticed that. They put when you do this, they put up little flaming barrels. Like you can't see them over here. That's cool. I like that. That's a nice little touch. Right now, though, we have 15 children that are not working, and we have 5 just normal workers. We do have 80 homeless, though, so we need to take care of that. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to actually speed it up here for a little bit. What we're going to do, I think... we got enough to build 4 tents. What we're gonna do: 1, 2, 3, 4. We're out of wood again. So we're gonna, and actually, what I'm gonna do. Here's my 15 engineers. These are the engineers, and then max that out. There, do that. That way the engineers that'll I can build a health medical tent over here. Once we get 25 wood. Let's put a medical post in right here, right quick. Right off the bat, we're going hard at this. Okay, so what's this mean? The heating is off, the generator's off, people are afraid they're fleeced to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for the night. So let's turn it on for the night. There we go. You can see the snow melting, making it nice and warm in that area for them. Also, we can put 3 more tents in here. Go. One. 2. 3. Okay, now let's cut that one off. Do that. And that. At least that's 2 more houses. Or 2 more tents that we can set up. Get through this night. Also, let's take a look at the economy. We will want to get some more coal. Food processing, we'll have to work on that next. And yeah, we need some food processing next. Food, 20 wood and 20 wood. So we need at least 40 wood to get this going here. Not sure where. I think I put it. Oh, that's the coal there. I can introduce a new law. See what we want. I think in the fighting arena to reduce the kind of that. Oh, we'll fall. Yeah, let's use child labor. Safe jobs though. That's way too fucking fast. We'll put child labor in. That way we have 15 more hands. 4 now. We'll put them over here. We have 2 sick already? Jeez. Jeez, guys. You guys got sick real fucking fast, didn't you? We only have 4 wood. We just have to kind of wait around until we get a bunch of wood. I'm looking at 2 more sets of tents. 2 more tents. And then 40 more wood, which means that's 60 wood total. Oh yeah, we got 98, a gain of 98 wood a day. Of course we can. With all the kids going out to collect the coal. Cookhouse first. I'm gonna put the cookhouse here. I'm gonna take 5 kids away from this. You give me sheep, I'll give you wood. Every Catan player ever. Oh, that just sounds so awful. How you doing, Slonesh? I hope your day has been good and your weekend even better. I heard the other night you had a rough go there, eh? The generator hums with a reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. The generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now, food. There will be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Hey. Yes, sir. Heard you had a rough day the other day in competitive, huh? Did I hear right? I'll put it over here and then put it maybe dismantle it going from there. Oh, it was horrific. Yeah, Velius dropped by and said that you had you didn't win like at all. One set of something has been okay, so I think it's been we have 15 there, we have 15 there, 15 there. That's wood crates as well. That's wood crates. Where is that? I'll put them over there. 3 wins and 20 losses. Holy shit, man, that is rough. All I can say is, ew. What? We'll take a look at the Book of Laws. We want to put in here. All jobs. Fall, discontent will rise. Cemetery. Let's do a fighting arena.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. We need... How far back can I go without destroying shit? What I'm gonna do. Put one there. And that allows me to put another one in behind it, kind of. Let me just see. Cancel that there. Hunter's hut. That one there. We can put them on the fringe because we don't need them being heated or anything like that, so they will work no matter what. We will put 5 kids to work there. But we'll probably be taking one of my groups of wood collectors, putting them at work over here in the hunter's hut. People from our convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try and rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. We'll need a workshop to design plans and for more advanced buildings. Okie dokie. Okay, so put 15 people to work in there. Why is this not done yet? Come on, guys. How is that not connected? Come on. Okay, we also need 2 more houses. 4 sets of tents. There, and one right there. Because I need it, I'll put the fighting arena right in the center right there. Hey, Steve, what's going on, man? Hope your day has been good. Your weekend even better. What's going on? I saw you were playing some that awesome game that I like playing, City Skylines, earlier. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, I finally built it. Thank God. It's been a good day. Weekend is all right. It's awesome. Unwell though, stuck in bed with just a few days to the wedding. Ew. Hopefully. I doubt it, but I'll take a look at it there, Steve. It's functional, yeah. But I told you that to focus on was functional. Fighting arena built. Yay, hope rises. Get rid of some of that discontent. We will need
Work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
to save up like only one traffic issue, which I think I fixed before I ended the stream. As usual, if you need any help, give me a yell. That's 8. 10 wood to get there. Awesome. Okay, so that should be all my housing and everything taken care of there. Let's take a look at the economy. We are gonna need. Okay, our coal is getting built up over time here. Food is still a little low, but we just don't have the people to run it just yet. What we do need to do is build a workshop, which is going to be 15 wood and 5 steel. Build the beacon, and then start exploring the Frostland. Which, as you probably know, a little easier said than done. And a 15. Oh, 15. 15. Oh, what's this? Child injured at work. A child got distracted at work and has been injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. I'll give this kid the day off. And just a little bit of extra hope. By the way, guys, this is a hard difficulty run this time. $59 people are hungry. I have 88 food rations. It's because they're hungry and working. So once the work day is ended, we'll be able to. Gonna give me another wood here? Or nobody's actually working. Okay, that's enough for the workshop at least. Which we will put right here. Once this is built, we're gonna have to balance off what the hell everybody's doing here. So I've got 2 coal piles going. Coal management's pretty good. 15.3, that's 10.2. So let's knock that off. Knock that off, put them in there. And put them in there. Oh, add new research. We're gonna first do the beacon, which we need 10 wood for, and we only have 2. So, let's see. We got wood crates being brought in. We have 4 sick now. 5 that are being treated, so they're going to actually be released within the next 4 hours. That's not a huge issue. Let's take a look at the economy. Oh my god, we're minus 1 coal. Oh my god. 1 worker. 1 here. Cookhouse, fine. Need to get the hunters' huts going more. Watching Happy on Netflix. I don't know what that is. Other than the fact it's amazing, apparently. Housing. We're getting 31 and 51. Okay, great. Oh, these are the hunters, I bet. Yeah, those are hunters. They're going to hunt. Hex hero cop turned hitman alcoholic is visited by an imaginary friend. Well, that sounds hilarious. Little blue unicorn called Happy. We do have 5 more engineers, which we might put a second one of these things in. That's unpopular opinion of not liking Patton Oswalt. Not my favorite either. I think I just really don't like his sense of humor. Really, you get a chance, it's amazing. Only watched 2 episodes. A protective mother. Mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others may see it as unfair. Hope will rise. Nothing will change. We won't make an exception. We will have to get the steam level 2 at some point here. But I do want to get coal deposits over here being taken care of before I do that. A little short back guy.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Oh, it's cold. It went down 2 levels. Jesus. That is really cold. See how... Ooh. That's minus 40 degrees Celsius.
The work is done.
I still need 10 wood there, game. Ooh, I can introduce a new law. What's the fighting arena? Not quite sure where I want to go with this one just yet. So, what I'm going to do is instead get an extended shift.
Hear me.
What I do want to do, look at my economy. We have steel wreckage, plus 34, 44. Coal pile, I want to go to this building. Put that on a 6 to 20. Nope, wrong one. That's the economy panel I want. That's 200 a day with 144 being a minused out. Yeah, I'm not keen on him, but the main character being real hateful towards the unicorn balances really well. Okay, so how's... let's turn them to a 14-hour day. So at this point, we should be able to get our beacon. Start that. Is this all workers? This one. And we'll put the engineers out there instead. That way, with once I get my beacon, Family torn apart. A woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Going to get some more screenshots of my city. Don't worry, Steve. Don't worry. It kind of sounds like you're calling me out. That's what it sounds like. You do not want to call me out, there, Steve. I'll come in, show you how it's done. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such clothes. See. I'm really proud of this. It's okay to be proud. It's okay to be proud. What we'll do... I don't have the people that actually... What's not being collected? Coal is not being collected. That's what's not being. We're gonna go to this coal pile over here. No, what? No, I don't want that one to be done. I want this one to be. 25 hours of city's experience. I'm happy. Right back, 5 minutes. Don't worry, Steve. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Next week, once I get my park life, if I get park life, I should say, I'm coming for your ass. We'll show you how to really make a city. For anybody who doesn't know, I am on the list to receive an early copy of the Park Life DLC for City Skylines, which will be apparently going out next week. This week coming. So I'm hoping that we can finish this up before we receive that. We'll also speak this well. One thing, another thing. I'm trying to decide whether or not to put another. Well, might as well switch that one on there. One child. Put the child to work over here. What isn't being brought in? Coal is up to 200 a day. Steel. Need more steel. That out. I'm not worried.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
This. Old homes. Some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out it's easy to fall ill when it's cold. I ask you to address their problem. I gotta bring it up to livable, right? I'm just gonna ignore it for now. I don't think good. I am calling for an emergency there. Get some of the research done. Wisdom of the crowd? Okay, that's just saying that you don't have to always listen to the crowd. I wish that I was, this was empty already. Let's build a street that goes Right down like that. What is that? Hello, Cap 1115. How's it going? So this game, Frostpunk, is a survival city builder, essentially. It's made by 11-Bit Studios, so if you've ever heard of This War of Mine or played that game, it takes This War of Mine and kind of combines it with City Skylines. So essentially, the people of this city are... It's a huge a huge blizzard started, never really stopped, and now you're kind of stuck with trying to keep these people alive. This generator here, that's the center of your city. You can see that there's this hash pattern here, these lines. That's where that generator's heat is actually affecting. So we have to keep everybody essentially warm, fed, happy. Balance out the there's this discontent and hope. You have to balance that out. If you get too high on discontent, you'll lose. If you get too low on hope, you lose. So yeah, it takes a little bit of... I am actually going to put in... No. Hunter's gear, because I want more food, eventually. Because we're going to run out of food. And the beacon... I'm going to put right there. Awesome. There. So I hope that answered your question there, Cap. If you have any other questions about what I'm doing or why I'm doing certain things, feel free to ask away. And also, welcome to the stream. I hope your day has been good and your weekend has been awesome. Always a pleasure to see some new faces around here. Hey, come on. We'll speed it up a little bit here. Coal. We have about 2 days of coal. More. Jesus, we got a lot of sick people. 6 gravely ill people. Not much I can do about it here. Okay. Oh, okay, so the beacon is being set up. The beacon will allow us to send scouts into what they call the Frostland, which is the overland area. Really easy to do this. You'll see this in a second. And there we go. So you see the Lost Expedition. We can send people to there. First, we need 40 wood and 5 workers. Apparently, I only have 4 workers now. First, there it is. That's why I have it. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Less than an hour. Either cemetery or corpse disposal. So this workshop is researching the hunter's gear, which is actually some researchable stuff. The Book of Laws can actually give you access to other things as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to establish a
safety in numbers, and I am 2 or 3 at least.
Hey Cap, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Plaguebringers. We're gonna be here. We play a lot of city builders around here, so also look forward this week to yeah, we're gonna sign that cemetery in. Look forward to this coming week, where we may actually have a copy of the new City Skylines DLC called Park Life, coming out at the end of the month. So ready to search? Yeah, we needed a win. That's nice. We're gonna speed it up here. So this is actually on the hardest difficulty that we have it on right now, which is why we have so many fucking sick people. We do need to... Wow. We have a whole bunch of people just died. For apparently no reason. Aside from lack of treatment. Of course. Yeah. Well, shit. I have to take 4 from... Probably from wood. Take the 4 workers from here and put them out in the, out in Frostland. Need them out there. Hunter's gear. We're gonna speed it up a little bit more. There's the last one. Yeah, I'm quite happy with my city. That's good. That's good. And a bunch of sick people die. Now you don't have a problem with sick people. Problem solved itself. And Slanesh looking at the bright side of the fact that we have sick people who are dying. Let's take a look at resources. We're gonna start the that one there. What I might do, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start building some gathering posts because I need to start affecting these, all of them at once, with less people on them. That'll give me a bunch of workers. Still need to do 40 wood. I mean, their death was tragic, I'm sure. Double rations for kids. In the wake of child worker accident, the parents argue that we could give working children double rations to make them stronger and help prevent. No, we can't afford it. Like, we don't have enough food rations to begin with. However, this should be pulling in 18 a day at that point, so that might help us. Maybe? Maybe? No. Of course not. I need more people. What we're gonna do, the gathering post go here. Need 8 wood. There, 8 wood. None. Get this built as fast as possible. That way, all of this can start being managed a little bit better than it already is. Five engineers out there, so we'll build.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
So they're gonna do that. We're gonna put 10 kids out here. More sick beds are needed. 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick to treatment. I'll open a new medical post. In addition to that, we will run an emergency shift on that one. Facility will work constantly for the next 24 hours. Book of laws. Let's see. We're going to take a radical treatment to deal with these gravely sick.
A new law has passed.
And our discontent is getting kind of high, so we're going to have to lay off of that kind of stuff for a little bit. You don't want to get too high with our discontent. People tend to get a little pissy with that. One of our people died. Great. Awesome. Kyle dies of overwork. A boy working on the emergency shift has dropped dead in front of his friends. Everyone is shocked. He was in perfect health. He's just tired. I'm gonna end the emergency shift for now. I don't want my discontent to rise any higher than it already is. Fill that out. Holy crap, this is actually a lot harder than it was originally. People just keep dying. Put that in. One of our people died. Why is that still flashing? That out? My God. That's not what I want. That's what I wanted. Come on. Jesus. Taking forever. God, the captain. Jesus. These guys are so... Okay. Where? Oh, where? All my engineers. Yes, so there's only 14 engineers. And okay, so we only can do that right there. Help the sick, they and their families are grateful. Hope rises. Look at all those tentacle monsters. Okay, so hope is rising, discontent is lowering, I think.
Work time. Get back to work.
Worst part is only engineers can go there. Faster gathering researched. Coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage are 15% faster. I think that goes for... Oh, that's not what I wanted. People gathering resources from coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage will work 15% faster whether using gathering posts or not. Yeah. Survival of the fittest. Eventually someone will develop a genetic mutation to help them survive. But in the meantime, rip your worker populace. Thank you, Slanesh, for those words of confidence. We can probably... Oh, you can hear me now. Could you not hear me before? Or... There, Cap. Please tell me it wasn't because of me. Yeah. So, get some some get coal thumpers started. So what coal thumpers will do is I'll put the coal thumper in, and it'll start bringing up coal, and then I can gather the coal. I play a lot of Cap. I play a lot of city builders. I don't know if you heard it earlier. I am on the list to receive a press copy of the new City Skylines expansion pack called Park Life, which will add free freeform parks and such. Okay, good. It wasn't me. I'm glad. Nobody else was telling me otherwise, so I was like, I don't know. So we're gonna put in. I barely have the rest. We're gonna put in overcrowding.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
So yeah, like city builders are kind of what I do. People are extremely discontent with your rule. A revolt could break out against you at any moment. What should we do? We must hold on for a couple more days. Oh my god, that's why. Oh. 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 Let's put a cemetery in. Maybe that'll help out. Put a cemetery right there. Yeah, addicted to cities I am right now. Yeah, so this week coming, I'm hoping to have Park Life. So we'll be getting into that at some point too. Three days to feed everyone. And I've been playing strategy puzzle and build a game are on my favorites. That's awesome, Cap. I've been playing Frostpunk on the stream since it came out. I don't think I've really played anything else. We throw in a little bit of ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, and we play a lot of City Skylines. We play Surviving Mars. I've got Frostpunk. I've got things like BattleTech I played on stream. We'll have to get back to BattleTech. But right now, I think what we're going to do is focus on City Skylines with a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online, because Elder Scrolls Online is... Steve, it comes out on PC on the 21st. Just wait for it. ESO next on the 22nd. We're going to do an all-day... we're going to play Somerset for the new expansion pack for Elder Scrolls Online. We're going to take a day there. Yeah, full release on PC is the 21st of May. Everybody else is on June 5th. Go read the fine print, man. So we're going to do Somerset on the 22nd, all day. We're going to do Park Life as soon as I can get it. Where did who go? And then yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that. It's gonna be so much fun. Cemetery established. The cemetery has been established. Now we can put our dead to rest. Hope rises. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Discontent is lowering. That's awesome. Hopefully that the temperature will rise here soon. How is our coal situation here? Our food situation is not good. Our coal situation is just barely. We're just kind of holding on by scraps right now. We have 11 unemployed workers, so we're gonna, once we get 20 more wood, we're gonna get that going. But I don't have any more, all my All my engineers are currently working, so that is not good. I'm glad you followed me too there, Cap. Feel free to keep dropping by. We have a nice little group of people that drop by every now and then. Moving to Pluto here usually beats me into the chat. Steve dropped by every so often when he can. He's in Scotland though, so he's a little bit ahead of me, and unfortunately he can't drop by every so often. So I have to reduce discontent, and we have a day to do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's midnight where he is right now. Makes it a little bit harder. Flash drops by every so often. Feel bad because I'm at work when people stream. It's hard to watch all the streams just on my phone. Yeah, no problems, Slanesh. Nobody's ever really... Oh, we're going up in temperature. That's going to be good. Might be able to get to some livable... Look at that. Discontent is lowering. We managed to placate our people. Hope is rising. That's always good. We do want to feed the hungry, though. Coal pile depleted. So that's that coal pile. Let's put them there. 2.7 per hour. 2.7 per wood per hour. 1.5. Another coal pile. We're starting to lower. We're starting to run out of. Didn't feel bad anyway, so you get out there, you go. You're not going to be able to support everybody, right? Not able to view everybody's streams. Drop by when you can, kind of thing. Wow, where the hell did all the food go? I'm gonna need. I think we're gonna need. Oh. There's another one of those. Not when I'm not streaming myself or ranging at Overwatch. There's not much you can do with that though. We just still have 2 days and 6 hours to eat all the hungry. So. Not too bad. Okay, we got coal thumpers. Coal thumpers, man. Coal thumpers. What we're going to do is we're going to put some coal thumper out here. Once we get 15 wood. Such Overwatch in ages. Has it gotten better since about 6 months ago? It's definitely gotten different. Community still as toxic as usual. Let's see what this person is. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to the fresh grave. Must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. Says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. Oh, faces lost. We have 10 citizens buried in this cemetery. Season 10 is the worst I've ever seen. I've only played since the beta. Irish last? You mean Brigitte? not doing too badly. We have one starving person in my city, but we need some. We're gonna need coal mining soon. Means that we need 50. Oh, Moira. Okay, I get it. Gonna say, Brigitte just came out like last couple months. So let's see, that's 13.2. They're at 18. We have to pull 5 workers out of there. Newest, yes, both fun, both impossible to climb out of gold with. That sucks, man. Keep working at it, Celeste, you'll get it. Holy crap, there's 6 absences here. Yeah, I definitely need to work. No, I need to focus on getting a scout group together here. First amputation. Yay! I don't have the ability to do that at the moment because I still have 8 hours. Many people hungry. Hoping that with 6 extra and get most of this. Hera. Okay, let's call emergency shift there. Emergency shift there to get Zenyatta would still be my main if I was on. Waiting all day for something interesting to come on. Now there's 2 of them at the same time, so I put quarter to the side. There's always something interesting on there, Cap. There's always something interesting on. Come on. Come on, wood. I need more wood. More wood. I need more wood. Let's... I might do. Because they're kind of... Take all of that out. Put them all on wood crates. Oh, wait, they're the ones that has the... I do need them there. Yeah, right, because this is a 24-hour shift. We'll finish the 24-hour shift first, and then we'll switch them up if there's anything there. There's anything left over. So many hungry. Hoping that that's... Look at laws. See what we have. We have a care house. Find a care house in. 30 wood. So we're just kind of waiting on more resources. Not skilled enough to play Zen. Pay no attention to the 300 hours I have just on Lucio. I'm a Lucio player myself. Love Lucio. Playing some Lucio games last night. Super fun. Waiting on our resources to go up. Only 7 steel left and a 61 wood. Some more wood crates over here. So at this point, we're going to go all the way to 40 wood to be able to get the beacon. 100 Zen, 100 Ryan, close to 100 on Hanzo. Not a big Hanzo fan, but apparently Hanzo got a big. Gonna have to jump to the other stream now. I have been with her from the start of the game she's playing. I have a lot of time in it, and to know how it ends. No problem, Cap. No problem. I have no. If you have to go, you have to go. You gave Wayward my best. Frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg or change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Let him be. Got 3 more pieces of wood. Come on. Awesome. Okay, now we are going to send them out to the Lost Expedition. I can refocus. Here. Start getting people fed. Have one day to get people fed here. Painful death. It was his choice. Must make sacrifices to survive. We'll be back. You know, it's the... Because I also follow Wayward. I knew she went live just about the same time that you were... and then, of course, the tentacle monsters. No, it's no worries there, Cap. No worries at all. Feel free to drop a lurk if you need to. Very easy going. Okay, so more sick beds are needed. I can't open another sick bed. Commit 1/3 of the sick to treatment. Promise the sick will be treated. So, construction. Warehouse. 30 wood. Got 2 medical posts here. Why aren't people using them? Actually, they are using them. It's just got too many sick. And we have too many hungry. 36 per day is 65 of food consumption. I just don't have anybody else. Hey, 2 at the same time. Awesome. Awesome, Cap. Not quite sure how I'm going to manage this one out, guys. Not sure how I'm going to manage this one. They're going to almost at the Lost Expedition. Jesus, mouse. Yeah, but 20 minutes. Okay, there we go. We're almost there, and boom, at the Lost Expedition. The rest of our people made camp here too. Exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. We enter the camp, peering out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We've been wandering for days. We just couldn't go any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. So we're going to escort these people to the city, because it'll be faster. Of course, multi-stream. And then that'll be able to. We'll have to find room for 22, 30 to almost. We need four more tents, 4 more sets of tents. But we'll be able to do something like this first. So we need a sawmill. We'll put sawmill in. We're gonna move that to that's the extended hours. Alright, and these guys are gonna make it here. Okay, so these guys, we can disband the scouts. Yeah, we got a bunch of new people. See them all? Look at them all. Unions. It's heartwarming to see the families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be more other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We'll look for the others. Oh, I'm starting to get a little dark in here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to turn on a light. And we're back and lit. Look at that. Look at that. We're back and lit. Awesome. So we got a whole bunch of new people here. So we're gonna put some kids to work. More engineers to work. We're also gonna build another. Are those guys to work? Ten hours left on that. That might have to take that. Let's dismantle this building. Do that for now. That should be fine. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. But we must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. That's the crash site. Sturdy shelter. Let's go to the crash site first with these guys. Send those guys out there. You want hungry? Why is this saying that inoperative? Why? Don't get it. Why? Okay, there. Taken care of. That's been flashing for a while and I didn't know why. So that one's just being 6 per hour. That is coal pile. Check out my economy here. Go down here. We only have 2 things of wood crates left. So the big thing is food right now. Sweet, our rations are up. That's good. I think this is where I kind of want to get my sawmill once I get them. We can put another law in. Triage. Hope will fall, discontent will rise. Probably it's soup. Put a dueling law in. That's probably a good idea. Put dueling in. Oh, lower discontent at random times. Duels are now legal. How are we doing? Are we gonna make it, boss? I'm really hoping that we're gonna make it. We got lots of stuff coming out now. We got to get our resources under control. This mostly because of this right here. See, that one's still running. There's 3 hours left there. We're not gonna get that until tomorrow. Food rations are still low. Yeah, okay. We have 10 sick people at the moment. Okay. I'm only using 15 though. 20. Okay, so what we're gonna do, pull the engineers off of here. Maximum. Because we're gonna put another medical post in. But we are gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. I'm hoping we're gonna make it. Hope is starting to go down a little bit, but that's fine. It's just temporary modifiers. They'll come back up once those go up. We do have a lot of discontent happening right now. Oh, that was just a quest being finished. We are doing, I think we're doing pretty well right now. We have another one there. Stay optimistic, boss. This is hard in these troubling times. If you haven't noticed the name of my stream title there, Cap, it's the good old ye old misery simulator. So yeah, things are kind of miserable at the moment. I mean, we're all living in tents of all things. Gonna have a 1 level drop in temperature here in a minute. We're at the crash site though. What's in the crash site? Raw food and wood. Explore that. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we find the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they die. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. So we're going to take the resources. That's 144 wood and 68 raw food. I'm going to actually send these guys back to the city before we head back out again, because I need that food to feed all these starving people. And we actually need to put in some more tents. 1, 2. We're gonna put 1 here. 2, 3 there. Okay. That'll take up that. I think another thing we want to do once we get our sawmill is to get I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do at the moment. But thanks for keeping the optimism going there, Cap. Much appreciated. Fighting arena, gotta get him around the fighting arena as much as possible here. Get some of that discontent down by solving the homeless problem. Oh, we need to build a care house tomorrow. We have 21 hours left to build a care house. Temperature is falling to -40. For 6 people.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Really hoping that hope is the first step is on hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Yes, it really is. How we get things like child labor. 4 hours till the big load of raw food comes in, and we got our sawmill. So, how much is that sawmill? 10 wood. Okay, so we're gonna put the first sawmill right there. So I need 6 wood. Let's get a couple extra wood just to make sure. Yes. Just started to get cleared. What happened to my wood collection? Full pile. Oh, I know what happened to my wood collection. Okay, so we have our scouts just came in. You can see we got a ton of food just put in. And one steam core, 129 steel, and 144 wood at this point. We're gonna send that guy back out to the sturdy shelter. We're gonna get another one at some point to deal with that. But this means so as you can see, there are no buildings for extracting or producing steel or wood in this city. The most important thing is to get wood first and then steel. We are going to do steel works next. That way we can start producing some steel. That way we can feed all these people. We're going to build a care house as well. We'll build the care house. We'll build a care house right there. We just fed everybody, I think, at this point. That's going to be awesome. We're going to put as many people in there as possible. That's great. Awesome. think at this point we are looking pretty good here. Air host promise fulfilled. That gets my hope up.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Max that out, I guess. We are going to have to look at getting coal thumpers going. Another coal pile. That's another coal pile. All we have is, looks like one more coal pile. Yeah, we only have one more coal pile left. We're gonna have to get some either coal mines or coal thumpers going. Let's see. We have 11 children. Send the 11 children over here. Almost that one. So that sawmill is working. Yeah, we're good. We're gonna get the steel works. We do need to set up a coal thumper though. We're gonna set up a coal thumper first. Set the coal thumper up right here, I think. Then we need gathering post to run it. There. Yes, Steve, you could be a little bit more hopeful. A little bit more optimistic. It's the same grind, but we gotta keep going. So those guys that are there will come over here. So Steve, he does stream a lot of the same games. Give you a little bit of a shout out there, Steve. He's currently playing some City Skylines, but he's getting married this week, so he's not going to be streaming probably all this week. Am I right there, Steve, on that one? But yeah, he does play a lot of strategy games, Stellaris, that kind of thing.
Work time. Get moving.
Stellaris, I think you were playing some BattleTech for a little bit. He's playing City Skylines right now. So, yeah, we can see you here. Scouts have reached the sturdy shelter. Steam cores, wood, and food rations. Floor. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means that there's another city out there. Signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, almost 2,000 miles, and home, 27 miles. Sites discovered, Steel Bridge. So we're going to take all these resources. We're going to head to the Steel Bridge next. We only have 3. We don't have anybody hungry at the moment. So right here, we have no hungry people. Everybody has been officially fed. And now we have to staff our coal thumper as well. What we're going to do, we're going to go none, none. We're going to staff this where's my other? I'm gonna pull all of that up. The way we're gonna do this, we're gonna go with 10 people there, with 10 children there, and then we're gonna do the rest like that. So happy with my city. I forgot high density buildings and new attractions, etc. Meet extra traffic. Yes, that is true. That's what it does. Oh, we got a new book of laws. Let's open that up, take a look. So we can do ceremonial funerals. Loss of hope caused by death is halved. Check you out next time you're streaming. Cap, I recommend dropping him a follow over for now and see if when he comes back. That way you don't forget about him. At least that's what I do if I don't want to forget about somebody. We need to build a public house, but I don't want to at the moment. I mean... Okay. How's our discontent and everything anyways? Yeah, we can do that. Let's get the public house. Public houses are nice. They're essentially it's a bar. That's what a public house is. In case you don't know what a public house is. Oh, public house. 15 wood. Where am I gonna put it? Gotta run. See everyone later. Have a good evening. No problem, Pluto. You have a great day. I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Atlantic time. Oh, and we have a Steelworks. Awesome. So we're gonna go and put a Steelworks in. We can put a Steelworks here and here. What we're gonna do, how much is this? 25 wood. Do I have research going yet? Let's do the research first. Before I start throwing things in I can't afford yet. What are we looking at? We're gonna go up in temperature. I think what we're gonna do is grab level 1. Tier 1. Let's check. Okay, we're gaining 176 per day of coal. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll be able to... That's not what I wanted. Okay, so 19... We have 19 wood at the moment. Damn. Public house. All I need is a worker or an engineer. Minus. Let's take 2 out of there, stick them in here for now. Public house has been erected in accordance with the new law. People are anxious to let off steam in the new house of respite. Great, now you can go and have some fun. Everybody can go have some fun in the public house. Ugh. Oh, this is definitely harder than the first time I played. mostly due to the resource gathering. How bad, how slow it is now. 7.1. All I want to do is just put in another gathering post over here. Just put in another gathering post right there. Build the street going straight across like that. Go to reach the bridge. The winter home. Oh, the automaton. Okay, so we stopped at the edge of the deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It'd be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. Weather station, large convoy. The other sites. This is called a Frostpunk cap. So we're going to send this automaton to the city. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way as it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city. The first whips of snow started to settle on the bridge. Those. Okay, so we have the weather station there. We have the large convoy there. I think I'm going to go to the large convoy first. Ooh, what's over here? Search for the other cities. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? Logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome, I guess. So every scenario, most of it's just survive. You have one thing you can't see because of where my webcam is that it's down here where my there's a bunch of quests and stuff that kind of give you a reason to try and survive and everything. But most of it's just to survive. There is a win screen. The first time I played this scenario on normal, it took me 3 days to actually, or about 9 to 12 hours to actually complete this scenario. So we're hoping that we can do this before the embargo for Park Life happens, if I get the key. But yeah, it's definitely there is definitely a way to win. I've uploaded my city's problems and now I sleep. I'm way too tired to deal with traffic now. Yeah, no problem, Steve. You have a good night, and I'll take a look at those and see if I can if I can comment on them after I'm done streaming today. You'll cry. And you never know. I might be able to bring some insight to you. Oh, I nearly did. But yeah, like when it comes to putting in new things like that, Steve, like the putting in a all that extra stuff, you have to be aware of your traffic. Okay, let's go. We're still looking for more food. This is a nice plus. So what we'll do, what we'll do is we'll get a bus routes don't work hard enough. Sometimes it's hard, man. Sometimes it's hard. Sure, you'll get it after a certain amount of time.
Work time. Get back to work.
Have a good one, Steve. Good night. Look at all those people that are on an expedition. I'm thinking about Oh, stopping those. I'm gonna max that one out. Just Goats have reached the large convoy. Oh, there's survivors here. Sweet. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were headed for the city of Winterhome. Supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. They said. Tried to follow a search pattern, but to find it, but we ran out of fuel. So we are going to escort these back to the city because we need to bring back all of our resources that we found so far. There's 100 food rations there. So we got 20 hours before they return. Yeah. Only 3 there now? But there's what? Another 44 people coming? 26, 36. Yeah, we're gonna have to build 4 more drawing boards. There we go. Now we can get some stuff done. Food, health, and set. It's a medical post upgrade. 10% faster. Coal mining. So we're gonna do the coal mining in the hopes that by the time it gets back, that automaton's here and we can hook him up to the coal mine over here. Yeah. Kind of funny that the scouts are going to be back before the automatons get here, though. People of your fair city boss seem so much happier. Well, they got some hope. They got a little bit less discontent. They're going to be really pissed off with me at some point here because I'm going to put... I don't have the factory just yet. But I think what we're going to do, we're going to lower... I'm going to put in the moonshine. We're going to become a bunch of shiners. So every meal slightly lowers discontent, and eating soup causes less discontent. So everybody's going to be pretty much drunk. So people get some alcohol every day to cheer them up. I like that. Bunch of drunks. Okay, let's just take a look here. We have 1 worker. I'll put him back out here, max that out. That out. So that's going to be enough for... So we need... build some more tents. Put 1 tent... Oop, 1 tent there. Do this again. Right there, that's where that one going. You know of a game like this where 2 people can work together? Off the top of my head, no. If you're looking for something survival cap, I know it's not like this here where it's building a city, but you might want to check out Don't Starve Together. That one can have up to 4 people, and it's kind of like a survival game there as well. Off the top of my head, I'm not quite sure if there's anything like this. Ooh, that's perfect. That is multiplayer though. However, you bring up a good point. It would be kind of cool to see if we can find something like this. Okay. How do we have so many people living in tents right now? Where's my 92, 13 tents, that's 130 people. We have enough room for 130 people, and 92 people are inhabiting them. Okay. Oh, we have 105. Vacant beds, 45. 20 in the care houses. How many... Okay. So we have 14. Means that this should have only 13. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Things are working out good. So what we'll do, leave this the way it is. We're gonna probably send that all the way across. This is where all my my houses are gonna go. Kind of back here. We're eventually gonna upgrade all of these into what they call bunkhouses, and then into actual houses. This one's almost back. 3 hours for that. 13 hours for the automaton. Keeps knocking me down in speed. We're gonna have to put another workshop in at some point. And the temperature is going back up to minus 30. Play SimCity. In SimCity you can have different people build different cities. Trade resources to help each other grow, and the other people don't do good. It's not good for you either. Yeah, I have the that one, but I don't like it as much as I like City Skylines. But City Skylines again is one of those single player games. I don't play a lot of the city. I don't play a lot of SimCity. In other words. But yeah, the multiplayer is kind of cool about what they thought about doing for that, though. 11 minutes? Okay, so those scouts have come. Dropping off a whole ton of people. We still have 6 homeless, so what we'll do is this. We're going to toss another house down. We're just going to bring this all the way over to there. Now, see who's... Okay, max that out there. Max that one out. We do have some hungry. So what we're going to do... I think we're going to build another one of these, another hunter's hut. I can do up to 30 workers. We're going to get another hunter's hut. Let's check out the economy here. We are going to need probably to at least double it. Yeah, that's my big problem with it as well. It was not as good as I was hoping. They totally overhyped it, and I think we all just kind of fell victim to it. So I'm going to put another one there. We'll kind of move around some people. We are going to get another workshop here. We will put the road going in behind us here. I just found that the place where you kind of build, it was just too small for doing anything really nice or anything. We do need... I'm going to put 10 engineers in there. Maybe we can start to get some of this stuff going. Once we get all this stuff built, we can play with let's send out the scouts as well. I'm going to send the scouts out to the weather station here. Yeah, very Rust, yes. Cav, if you enjoy a lot of city builders, yeah, you'll enjoy a lot of what I play then. Like City Skylines. I don't know if you've ever played City Skylines or not, but it's like this what SimCity should have been. Um, or at least it was in my mind. Plus, it opens up all the modding community for it, and everything was awesome. We got the house being built here. Oh, they're laying the road that's going past here. Do you play City Skylines, Cap? And this like the kid who forgot to do his science fair project and realized the day it was before it was due. Oh, you were in for a treat then. Once I get going on that, it's really is in what that game should have been. So we're gonna build a coal mine. Where can we build a coal mine? We're gonna build it. Maybe we put it here. 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 I think I'm going to put the first coal mine over here. Cab, you should really check out City Skylines if you enjoy the SimCity games, like the original SimCity games and SimCity 2000, that kind of thing. Oh, Steam cores. We just use our first Steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component of advanced technology. Okay, I already know that. Okay, so we're gonna put a bunch of new people there. Sawmill upgrade? No, I want not the wall drill. What I want, bunkhouse, maybe next. Oh, more scouts next, definitely. Oh, I can start going the other way. We're gonna put 13 more people there. I'm gonna take none there, none there. Max that one out. That one in. At this point, let's check our economy. I'm gonna need some more food. Holy crap, we are gaining 399 per day right now. So let's put the rest of the whatever's left over, put it there. For now, just until that one coal pile goes bye-bye. Hey, we got 110 food rations. That's good. Oh, look at that. Automaton. Okay, so these things are cool because they're essentially robots, which you can assign to work your different buildings. So once this coal mine is made, I already know. Once this coal mine has been created, made, and everything, we'll put him on that, and it'll just continually harvest coal for us around the clock, all the time. For now, I'm gonna do put it on that coal pile right there. Where is all our workers at? Freezing homes. Let's heat some homes. All the homes. I want to address this right now. Discontent can rise. We're doing okay there. Maybe what I can do. How many do I need over here? I need 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 available. Move them over to there. That's 18. That'll be a lot of food at that point. So let's look at our economy. 72 days. Okay, we're breaking even on the food balance at this point. That is awesome. I mean, everybody gets fed every day. Duels taking place. That's cool. As you can see, he's harvesting 10.7, and it's the middle of the night, which normally people don't work in the middle of the night. I'm gonna actually let him do that and get that as much as I can there. Does it say 21? Where? Like up here, or is that the why does it say 21? You mean right here? That's how many people are hungry. You're looking underneath here. I don't see where it says 21. Maybe I'm not looking in the right place. Hope I'm looking in the right place. We got a ton of hunters going out. We'll have to wait till our next the food they're eating it. Going down. It's sometimes they just get hungry. As long as they are not starving, it's not bad. Occasionally they'll get hungry, but they'll be in the middle of like working. So they'll have to wait till their shift is over and then go and eat. So I don't really put a lot of stock into hungry. I put a lot of stock into starving. And if starving continues to go up, that's when I have to step in and do something. So let's see. I think what I'm going to do I'm gonna sign prosthetics back in. That way, but what I need to do. Hello, Velius, how you doing? Hope your day has been good. So in order to do that, we do need to get the prosthetics. We need the factory, which we need the drafting machines for. So we'll just kind of hang out and see what happens. How much is left there? 353. Thinking back here will be some resource deep. Build a street here to here, here to here. Kind of a bad mood, actually. Not certain why. Well, hopefully that you'll feel better after checking out some more Frostpunk. We're going back and we're replaying the first scenario there, Valius. Except we're on the hardest mode that we can be on. It's making it a little bit harder. But with Cap's optimism, we have been persevering, making it through here, which is great. Do like snow. I mean, who doesn't, right? So we got the coal piles going. This one has 156 left. This one has 330. Reminds me of home. I'll turn that to 6 as well. And that one's going to be built up some. What I want to do is this though. I'm going to put the first of probably many resource depots back there. Oh, now he has to go get recharged every so often. So he'll stop producing. That if we can get a factory, we can get those 7 amputees back into the workforce. About 21 hours before this gets here. How much longer on the more scouts? 5 hours. We'll probably take 5 workers from somewheres. Not sure where. Most of my workers are on food duty. I don't want to pull too many off of there. I think they're pretty reasonable values. Very pretty game, makes it a little bit harder, but I have noticed a couple times it has dipped down on me a couple times, but I think they're pretty reasonable. Check out the Frostpunk Steam page for, of course, more information on that kind of stuff. Okay, we're waiting for workers for that. Yeah, see, look at that coal is stopped, so we're gonna do none and none. We have about 5 people. What we're gonna do, that's children anyways. We're gonna take all these workers off and we're gonna put 4 engineers. 6 workers. Make it. Let's take that 10 out of there. Done. Put that's 10 engineers there. We got 1, 2, there. Boom. Done. Hello, the Canon HD 123. How are you doing tonight? Hope your day has been going good and your weekend is even better. Oh, only one hungry person now.
There be safety in numbers, and I am 2 or 3 at least.
And Cannon, thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. Welcome to the Plague Bringers. Get out there and provide gifts to everybody. How about myself? I'm doing pretty good. This is the second time we've played through this specific scenario. Oh, you come through through Nero. I recognize that emote. How do I get more workers? Out in here, there might be survivors in Frostland. So, like, the weather station might give me more survivors, and I send them back to my city, essentially. So, let's do this. Put that in the coal. That'll double the amount of room I have. Much appreciated there, Cannon. Let's see. add some more research. What do we want for research here? I'm thinking that we're gonna get the bunkhouse. So the bunkhouse, what that's gonna do is give me insulation. So we're gonna upgrade all these tents, and it'll be warmer in there. I have like 6 streams going. I don't blame you. If I'm working, I usually have 4 or 5 streams going. So Cannon, do you know anything about Frostpunk or anything like that? Give you a little background. I play a lot of city builders like Frostpunk. Yeah, Cap. That's the only way to get workers because it only takes into account about a month and a half of time. So yeah, that's really the only way I can get it to go. Let's take a look at my economy. Food rations, we're still breaking even there. That's fine, but our coal balance is really high, which means that we'll be able to turn on the generator even more. Get some more. Yeah, so Cannon, this is what we call a survival city builder. So the point of the game is to survive, but we do that by building up different pieces and that kind of stuff. Let me just turn those on there so that they're gathering more than what this is actually generating. So in this case, we're actually building a city, but at the same time trying to survive. Essentially, this huge blizzard happened and just hasn't stopped, and now we have to survive. It takes place around London, north of London, in the 19th century. Yeah, it's a lot like RimWorld, but with different aesthetic, of course, right? I've never actually played RimWorld. I can't talk RimWorld myself, but I've heard so many good things about it. Sounds awesome. Let's get another set of scouts. Send that scout out here. I've heard so many good things about RimWorld. I don't know if you've ever played This War of Mine. This War of Mine was created by the same people who just made this one. This one's only been out for like a couple weeks so far. So this War of Mine and City Skylines is kind of like a mashup in this. And boy, is it ever fun. But I'm not biased at all. Of course I'm not biased, right? We've reached the weather station. Coal and steam cores. Explore. Grim forecast. We found the scientists' notes. They predict that the great cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. Obviously moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Winterhome and coal mine. We're going to take the resources. We're going to head out to the coal mine first. And then we're going to head down this way, because what I'm going to do... the bad thing is that it's only single player for RimWorld. Yeah, this is only single player as well. So if you don't like playing single player games, of course, it's probably not going to be your kind of game, of course. Recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. You were lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. We'll have answers soon enough. Depends on the game as feels for me. Yeah, that's very true. I've been really enjoying this. It's kind of like my game. My type of game. It's very strategic. I'm trying to keep the things working. Not to mention, the game is bloody gorgeous. Look how pretty it is. Highly recommend it to be... I've played all 3 scenarios so far. I finished up the last scenario tonight. So now we're going back and we're going to play them on hard at the moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know what this one is. If you notice, that's my city. That's exactly my city there. Man from Winterhome. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Those were his last words. So we're alone. So one of our... We just... Sorry about that. So the news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators, but we're alone. Hope falls. Oh, great. So here we go. Things are gonna get shitty. You must escape. Okay, where are we gonna escape to? They're gonna go to London. Back to London, they want to go. So as you can see, one of the things is, I'm just curious, they're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as news of the fate of Winterhome spreads throughout the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Okay, so last time we did this, we went with order and discipline. This time, we're going to go with faith and spiritual strength. Some people are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in their chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision for this future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into chaos that consumed Winterhome. So we'll, if we do one, the other one does not become available. So we really need to come out looking like this for multiplayer. So we're going to do with faith and spiritual strength. Can I actually get a house of prayer right now? Oh, I can sign a house of prayer in. Okay, sweet. We can actually put some house of prayers up here. Put it on this side. We're going to put the first, start the religion of Saint Evo. I like that idea, though. Yes, I like that idea. So we're going to put one here. We got to build two of these. I'm going to put one. I'm going to put the other one right here. There. Then we'll start building bunkhouses. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try and change your mind. You say that faith will save us. Nonsense. What are we going to pray for? Food? What are we going to pray for food when we start to starve? Shouts one of them. If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Peace and prosperity will come to you if you give me all your money, or I mean, donate. Calm down, we're not going to die. So our people are currently divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city from London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Okay. So right now, I know it just popped up there. We have a tendency, many people may join the Londoners. Right now there's 12 people part of the Londoners, people who want to go back to London. So we don't want them to disrupt the city, essentially. So we're going to build House of Prayers. That'll remind people about a higher purpose in life. House of Prayer has been erected, giving people a place to pray and find comfort in faith. So we're gonna give a short sermon, and that'll raise hope as well, because that's always good to have. Hope is good to have, right? How is this guy making out with this? Oh, he's almost done. Once that's done, we're gonna put him on the coal mine I built over there. So this, 90 coal. They're on the way. Awesome, 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 awesome. Things are looking good. Our hope is a little low, but we'll manage that. We could use some more survivors. How is our economy looking? Coal is looking real good. Look at all that. That's looking real good. Food rations are actually, they're a little bit, we're making more rations than we are actually consuming, so not many, but there. And we got a sawmill running 40 per day. Awesome, I like that. I just don't have enough people to actually get any more at this point. The bunkhouses have been researched. Bunkhouses will give us insulation. Resources. Might want to do this one here real quick. And get the factory as well. I think that's what I'm going to do. What do I need for that? 75 wood. 25 steel. So 12 wood and 10 steel. We won't really start building. We're going to start building them out from the behind. For now, though, we are going to get a resource depot. No, we can't even do that. How is that going there? 26 more. That's awesome. This is sort of like a reverse Mad Max world. Yeah, I guess so. They are 3 hours away from their destination, so good. As well as these guys are about 3 hours away from theirs. Go ahead and pack our bags to flee, but we have been distracted at church. No sense in freezing out here today. And look at the church. Church has lots of influence. Look at it all. Love it. There's some churches. Now, we can get that. We can get the, might get the sawmill upgrade. Let's get the sawmill upgrade. Really, at this point, it's more. Oh, wait. We're gonna put that one there. Mad Max, it was mass desertification and nuclear war, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what it exactly was. It was a nuclear war, and well, shit hit the fan, and things went bad. Gonna speed that up a little bit. Trying to take away. Scouts have reached the coal mine. Okay, so we're gonna do coal mine here. Floor. More coal than we can use. This coal mine is in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machine apart. We wouldn't be able to use it, but we would get 2 steam cores out of it. Yeah, I'm really doing really well for coal, so I'm going to dismantle them. And then we're going to head to Winterhome. And then that guy is about 9 minutes away from getting to where he is. Okay, there's the other one. Gloomy Cave. Cave was or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to its entrance. See, there's Cap. You'll notice that there's survivors here. We'll be able to bring them back. You can hear the terrified shrieks coming from the cave uphill. Come get even closer. Several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. So we're going to risk attacking the bears. We had to help. When our scouts attacked the bears, people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Fortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. People they saved set out towards our city, guided by a map made by the scouts. Oh, damn. They're back in 19 hours, which should give us a bunch of new people. Means we'll be able to... I'll just wait until they get back to put a new one out. Yeah, lots of fossil fuels. 40 wood, 20 steel. Okay, we just don't have the wood for it. Nice. Coal is still real high, so that's good. Sure, that news would go over well. I'm not gonna let them. I'm not gonna. You gotta take the risk sometimes, there, Valius. Gotta take the risk, right? I could probably put 2 bunkhouses in. Let's put a couple bunkhouses in. Kick 14 people out of their house. Polar bears killed them. To London. The Londoners gained more followers. We're up to 17 people. People who went to leave for London are... People who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. Oh, that's depressing. The House of Prayer. People living are more hopeful. 130 people living near the House of Prayers. Isn't London pretty far away? Yeah, it's about 2,000 miles away. They'll surely die if they go back. Try to go back. These people just got here on ships. For the most part, yeah. What are we doing in regards to... Oh, we're not bringing in any steel. Construction, resources, steel works, 25 wood. And it's only 7 in the morning. Alright, there, work time. I'm going to get going. It was fun. I hope that I can hop on more of these streams in the future. No problem, Cannon. Feel free to come by at any time. Whenever I'm streaming. It's nice to make your acquaintance. You're welcome back whenever. I hope you have a great night, man. Automaton. Getting some juice. Storage near capacity. We need more resource depots. Game over then to walk, and then the Londoners are the sharpest knives in the drawer. Yep, you too. No problem there, Cannon. enjoy your night. Probably gonna be getting off soon here myself. Yeah, they're definitely not the sharpest knife in the drawers. That is true, Valius. Are not the sharpest knives in the drawer. Alright, we got the sawmill upgrade. Let's do something fun. Let's do steam hubs. Okay, we need some more houses. Okay, so scouts have reached Winterhome. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, get another one of these guys going, but we're not going to be able to at the moment. So the survivors have reached the city. They're tired. They'll need a place to rest. Blah 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 blah. I mean, if London was like 10 miles away, sure, right? Go back, no problem. This is like 2,000 miles. Yeah, you're gonna die. First things first. I put just on this, just right here. We're gonna put one here. We need 6 wood to get there. So these extra people, I have to feed them. I know, right? Like, feed my people. Also need 20 wood for that. Okay, we're gonna start getting some steel here. We need it big time. 6 wood. We have a surplus of food rations at the moment, so we're not overly worried about that. Discontent. I want to keep my discontent as low as possible at the moment. The rebirth of faith. Sir, the people have started to visit the House of Prayer. There aren't many them yet, but it might be the start of something special. Seems they really need a place of worship. Glad to hear that. So we still have another 2 days. We still have a little bit more cooldown on that. We need to find a bunch more. Right. Okay. Floor Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city's chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. And the following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy. Fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us. We're eating our dead. There's no hope. May they rest in peace. We'll take the 2 steam cores. Go to the Snowy Cliff. Observatory or the American camp. We're going to go to the Snow Cliff. Try and get as much done as possible out here. X that one out. We only have 11 people being treated in the hospitals right now. 7 amputees. That store is near capacity. That store is near capacity. Awesome. Awesome work. We're looking good. I think we would survive if this really happened. You mean like me and you, Valius, or just in general? If this really happened, I know I wouldn't survive. I'd be like, screw this. Steel works there. Ah, Book of Laws. Purpose. So we get evening prayers. Each use raises hope and lowers discontent. We're gonna sign that one in. Sign the evening prayers in.
A new law has passed.
Put that in. Gonna try and get our hope and our discontent evened out a little bit. People, cities, etc. Probably in general, we probably, depending on how long this would last for, probably not. But we would, I think, for the most part, we probably might be able to, depending on how long it is. Londoners gain more followers, only 19 Londoners at the moment. So that's an awesome thing going on there. What if our captain really has a plan? I do have a plan. Leave me alone. Bunch of jerks telling me I don't have a plan. I can't actually afford any of this. Free roofs wasn't as bad there. Yeah, but you're talking about, like, depending on how long this lasted. If it was an ice age, fuck it, we're dead. But like, if this is gonna end up loosening up after a while, we might be able to survive. I want to call an emergency shift on this. Scouts have reached the snow cliff. The snow cliff was way down here. We want to explore that. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order in using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Shrouded Cave or Freshwater Springs. We're going to take all those resources, more resources, so we carry in 356 coal, 6 steam cores, 267 wood, 202 steel, and 100 food rations. We're going to go to the springs next. I want to try and get all of this done all at the same time before we send them back. So right now, probably need looking at, let's see what we have to deal with here. We'd have to deal with our food balance being low. We have to deal with, oh, those are from the, there, yeah. Our coal gain is fine. Sort of like the Skyrim map in parts. Yeah, there's parts of the Skyrim map that's just like, oh, look, it's white. It's more white, and it's more white. We have to get some more bunkhouses built as well. Steam hubs. The steam hubs are great because what they can do is we can put them on these streets, and they'll put a. Oh, I can't even afford one right now. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at thinking. It's just, I'm trying to get the homeless situation dealt with right now. Days left on the Londoners, where the Londoners decide to up and leave. Oh hey, look at that. We can put down 2 more bunkhouses. We're getting 8.5 per hour out of that. Resources. We get drafting machines. We can get steam sawmill and steam steelworks. And the steam coal thumper. And I'm thinking, get the power upgrade first. 20 and 10.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Actually, right, actually really want is that factory. I do need the drafting machines. So that's going to be 75 wood and 25 steel. Can I? 25 wood. Of course, it'd be 1 away. Sir, we're holding an evening of prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying but also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything disheartening in our city for a long time. It's really brought the community together. It's glad to hear that then. Awesome. I like hearing that. People coming together. Oh, scouts have reached the freshwater springs as well. Survivors. Several pools are kept from freezing by hot spring deep underground. That's because I'm pulling the workers out. So there's different levels of people. There's the children, amputees. Typically, those aren't allowed to work unless specific things are done. And then there's workers and engineers. So certain buildings can only use engineers, or can only use engineers. Certain buildings can only use workers, and I'm playing with how it is so I can get what I need. For example, I'll show you for example here. We're gonna escort these survivors. There's 7 children and 22 workers. We're gonna escort them back to the city, mostly because I'm afraid they'll all die. So like this one here is only workers. It only takes 15 workers. So I'm trying to balance it out so I get 15 or another 5 workers so I can and like this one can only be workers. So I'm just looking for the 40 wood at this point. Another duel is taking place. There goes my hunters. There we go. So it's more of a balancing act that I'm trying to do here. Children. See, let's do that for now. See if I can get them to clear this here coal pile. Come on. Middle of the night. Hoping. Yeah. Build another one of the steel works. Right here. Londoners gain more followers, so we're at 22 Londoners now. Out of 180 people. We're not doing very well. So we'll do a sermon. Right, raise some hope. The really main thing I want to do, focus on, is getting some more steel, getting some more, getting some more room for coal, getting some more wood done, going here, and really just try and get our resources. This is humble. So I'm a humble partner, which means that if you go to Humble Bundle using that link, you support me. You support when you buy games at Humble Bundle. You not only and use that link. You don't only just support me. You're going to support me. You're going to support the developer. You're going to support a charity. They do a lot of charity stuff as well. And you can get a lot for just like in a bundle. It's really good, really great place. Really cheap a lot of the time. A bundle you can get for like $15 and it gives you like 4 or 5 different games. You can get the monthly for $12 a month, and it usually gives you about 8 to 10 games, including some AAA games. Like right now that you can get Destiny 2 on the Humble Monthly. Okay, so let's put in another steelworks. Also, build a street from here. There. Yep, he getting a new laptop next. Awesome, Garcop. Awesome. Hopefully, you'll be able to play some games, I'm guessing. Okay, let's. As long as this stays fine, I guess. Resource depots. I know it didn't pop up, but Lost Loves Games hosting, throwing an auto host over. Thanks so much for putting me on your auto host list there, man. Hope your day has been going well, if you're even there. Probably not, because it was not auto host. Focus on, loss. Purpose. Give me purpose. Ooh, the Faith Keepers. Ooh, the Faith Keepers. But this gives me the House of Healing up here. I think I'm going to go with shrines first. So we'll have to build 3 shrines. In 2 days. 3 days. 10 wood, 10 steel. And they affect those buildings. We'll put one here. I'm gonna put one here. Put one here. And we'll deal with that in a second. Pull none off of here. Throw them all in here. Throw the rest in here. Build myself a new scout team. And send them out to the observatory. Okay, there we go. Few are persuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many people, as many as possible, into joining the exodus to London. But his visions of doom ring false in the ears of people who are content with the situation in our city. Ask a cleric to reassure people. They'll only get +3, so they're up to 25 Londoners at the moment, which is fine. I'm good with that. We'll just plug away out of here. Yeah, that's good. They're being done. They're being done. Bunch of people on the way back right now with a bunch of supplies. About 12 hours until we get a bunch of Norse supplies, which would be great because we'll be able to start upgrading some of these. Right now, these are chilly. What we'll do, we'll throw some steam hubs around. Shrines have been erected. People feel encouraged to pray more. Hope rises. Gotta get that hope up. More hope, less discontent. Ooh, five extra is sick here. Keep it going. Two engineers there. We'll have to really focus on getting some food once these guys get back, though. This writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom of our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudge. Hope will fall slightly. Ignore it. Send a cleric to reassure people. Yeah. So getting all these tents flipped over to bunkhouses is really important. Londoners are up to 28 followers at the moment. So you guys can't see that. That's why I'm keeping you up to date. Come on. I'm waiting on this here in order to get everything else I need here. We're gonna put the amputees back in. We're gonna have extra prosthetics. Get a factory and everything. Not to mention, I really like the look of this city as well. Really pretty looking. I like it. Alright, here we go. Scouts have returned. Put down pause. First, we'll send those scouts back out. And send them back down to the Shrouded Cave. It'll take them a while to reach that. 2 days and 16 hours. Now that we have a bunch of wood and a bunch of steel, what we're going to do, we're going to do the technology tree. We're going to get drafting machines first. We need ooh, that was nice. A couple more. We're going to get a couple more hunter's huts. We're going to do an evening prayers. Raise some hope. See what else do we need here. We need bunkhouses as well. Keep an eye on how much resources we have. That'll be all those bunkhouses we'll get. Oh, we already got that. All bunkhouses. That's still all being within. So we won't bother putting another fighting arena in right now. How are we doing on the sick? 147 homeless. We don't. That's because of these. We got plenty of space there. Food. Good. Building that. Steam hubs. What we'll do. There's a few steam hubs around here. Put one right here. Put one right here. The steam hubs give you more. It's kind of like a set it up, and it's got more a heat zone on it, so it'll heat up the area around it, which is great. Shrines. Where else can we do more shrines? I mean, we can put one there. Doesn't affect those. Might as well put one right there as well. Okay, we got lots of stuff to do here, guys. Get to it, boys. Look at all the... Okay. Adaptation. Hope will fall, discontent will rise. Purpose. House of Healing. House of Healing doesn't require engineers, treats the gravely ill, and gives all patients a small hope bonus. Build a House of Healing. The House of Healing heals people slower than the infirmary. So that's what we're actually gonna put in the Faith Keepers at this point, though. Because the ill reduce discontent. So let's go with Faith. We need 40 wood and 50 steel. So hopefully we can get that. Okay, let's take a look at what we have available. Okay, move that all the way over. I need 8 more people here. And no. Faith Keepers OP. That's all children. Beat that religion into them. Yes, beat the religion into them. Only a few more. Where are all my workers at anyway? Once that's empty, I'll have a bunch of new people. 99. Yeah. All the other ones I can't. Okay, so that's how it'll have to be for now. 12 out of 15. 14.4. Gold gain is still pretty high. Okay, we're above now. Just barely above, but we're above, which is still better than nothing. This breath of hope. People have started to leave personal charms, beads, written prayers at shrines, and as a votive offerings. Seems to help them keep their spirits up in these trying times. We're glad to hear that. Come on. Build these a little faster, guys. Okay, so these are like livable conditions now, which is awesome. I like seeing them in livable conditions. Oh, we got some scouts reaching the observatory. Explore. The sun is dimming. Instead of the astronomers, we are met with a group of lost people. They explained they came here for help. They found everybody dead. Astronomers, I can't even say it anymore. Can't talk anymore. They continued their observations until they starved. what was so important to them. They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. But the sun is dimming. So we're going to escort them back. Okay, so turn that up. I almost got too much coal at the moment. What we're gonna do is build another resource depot up here.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
We still have 26 homeless. Then that. Okay, that didn't help at all. Hungry people. I mean, if you're hungry, your own damn fault. A resource depot is being constructed, which is great. Gonna add coal. We can start to build up our stocks here. Oh, so close to drafting machines. Alright, so these guys are back. These guys brought a whole bunch of people with them. Stay okay. We're going to send them back out into the Frostland. We're going to head to the American camp this time. Max that out. Put them out. There's only 99, so what we'll do is put that there. You know what? Once we get that arrow, what we'll do is put a few more there. Get through this night. We have 61 homeless people at the moment. Probably not good. Another act of vandalism. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader, incapable of doing what it takes to save our people. Okay, Cap, you have a great night, and again, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Plague Bringers. You enjoy your night, and I'll see you next time I'll be streaming, just so you know, is tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Atlantic time. So whatever that happens to be in your time. Send a cleric to reassure people. We'll keep watching, but no, I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm actually debating getting off at this point anyways, so yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same. I just want to see if I can get through the night and see what else has happened. Cleric beaten. Captain, a priest was assaulted whilst trying to reassure people distributed by the Londoners' slogans. We should do something to protect our people. We need the Faith Keepers to secure the streets. "8:05 p.m. here." So you're in Central Time, so it'd be 2 in the afternoon for you. when I'm live next. It's 10:05 here for me. Okay, there's drafting machines. Watching the stream, but it's not showing up on my list of live chat. That's really weird. It's really weird, Valley. It's really, really weird. Factory requires 30 wood. Oh, 30 wood and 20 steel. I'm gonna... a lot of... Yeah, I flipped all these over to bunkhouses. Now they're nice and livable and everything, but now I have 61 homeless people because more people came in. Maximum number of scouts. Okay, so let's start the research on the factory. And at this point, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna call it for the night. Again, like I said, I want to thank everybody for coming by, hanging out with us tonight, and I definitely want to thank Moving to Pluto for all the bits. I want to thank Wayward and Lost Loves Games for hosting. And of course, let's welcome the Canon HD 123 and Cap 1115 to the Plaguebringers. And yeah, I just want to thank you all for hanging out. And let's go see who's live. That way we can, I'm not leaving you just by yourself or anything. I think what we're going to do, we're gonna head over and we're going to raid friend who was in here earlier. Her name is Wayward. She's currently playing Odin Sphere something or other. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks like a platformer. You can be sure to say hi and have a great night.